essence right there on the fish or on bread or on a dessert, like a Napoleon type of dessert, something light, something that can soak up the flavor. So you get that flavor into the fish or into the product, whatever it might be, without the added fat and cholesterol and everything that you usually add in with a sauce. You just put it in with an essence.
Wow.
It's like a real potent, almost an extract, but you have it in a spray bottle.
Yeah.
Like a perfume spray bottle, and you just spray it on the food.
I love that.
Well, I've got a few of those. I've got a Thai essence and a vanilla essence, of course, and then the star fruit, and it works with anything. You just take the substitute out, a citrus product. Maybe you want to do an ugly fruit. That's one of my favorites, and you just substitute that in place of the star fruit.
Wow, I love that.
It's absolutely interchangeable.
Oh, wow, thank you again. But we're not quite done. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask real quick, and then we have our favorite closing kind of question. But first of all, let's tell people where they can find you. If they want to find out the books, if they want to find out more about you, please give them any plugs as far as where to find you and where to find the books.
Well, I'm on, of course, my website. You can purchase there, and Amazon, and BarnesandNoble.com.
Okay.
But if you go to my website, you'll get a discount on the book because I'm working with the publisher that way.
Okay, and that's foodbrats.com, right? Okay, so people can go to foodbrats.com and they can get either of these books that are currently available, The Land of Misfits, Pirates and Cooks, or Underneath a Cloudless Sky. They can find out more about you. You have some blog content out there.
One thing I just wanted to say, if it's at all easy at all, just go to the website, take a look and see what you like there, and if you like it, great, and then tell other people about it, because I really think this is one of those new cuisines that is a little less known, but once you try it and once you share it, your friends are going to be amazed at what you can do with these books, and something common, you're going to take something common and make it uncommon by giving it that exotic, that twist, that Caribbean twist that you're just not going to find elsewhere.
Well, and if anything, Michael, you're going to get people who might not otherwise have gone to an unusual grocery store, go try something new, kind of expand your world, go on a trip without even having to leave your town or city, right?
Yeah, that's all part of the book.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that said, we like to ask all of our guests our very favorite question to ask, and I know you will not disappoint us in this. Just to share one favorite memorable meal story that you have. Who was there, what was served, why it's so important to you?
Well, my favorite story, I've got to tell you that I met Julia Child on her 85th birthday.
Oh, God.
I was so nervous. I couldn't even tell you how nervous I was. I was less nervous proposing to my wife than I was talking to Julia Child, because I grew up, when I was 3 and 4, I sat on the couch with my mom watching black and white TV, watching Julia Child cook on TV.
Oh.
And it was one of those things like, you go up there and you're just so worried that you're going to say something completely idiotic, And when I got there, it was like, I couldn't speak. And it was so nerve-wracking for me because I'm not that way. You can tell by the way I speak.
Yeah.
I don't mind talking.
Uh-huh.
So when I got there, it was incredibly stifling for me. I couldn't believe I actually froze, but that was the only time that I really had a problem with doing. I do demonstrations for people all the time in front of hundreds of people. It doesn't worry me, but in front of Julia Child, I was a 2-year-old again. It was incredible how bad it was. The cream of the crop, all the culinary people in town were there. It was a phenomenal evening.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
fantastic.
Michael Bennett, thank you for being on our show today. It has been such a pleasure having you on, and we will be harassing you to come on again, especially if you're going to have another book come out. We want to talk about that for sure.
I'm going to finish that this summer.
All right. Well, very good. Well, this has been Michael Bennett. He is a chef who has written 2 books, which you can find by going to foodbrats.com. You can find out more about him there. And he's also busy in the midst there in southern Florida, making hundreds of people happy, I'm sure, today at his restaurant. So thank you, Michael, for being on The Delicious Story.